over with now. It's gone now. It's over with. So before people start getting up in arms, this is what a person stated. They said the kid was bullying a kid because they didn't have any hair. That kid had cancer and was undergoing treatment, and this kid that's getting his hair cut made fun of them. So his dad decided that he would cut his hair so he would know what it feels like. I would just like to say that I'm 100% on the dad side. At no point in time should any child out here, should any person out here make fun of somebody with cancer. That is one of the toughest things that you will literally, like, you're literally facing yourself in a sense, right? Your body is trying to sit up there and fight. You're trying to muster, all the energy possible. It's like Goku trying to formulate a spirit bomb while being battle worn, right? And you're trying to do everything that you can. Your body is in a weakened state, but you still got to fight an opponent that's coming at you, at 80%. They're weak, but they're only at 80%. And you still got to find the power to sit up there and fight, to still do what it is that you got to do every single day. And then on top of that, your body is breaking down on you. So no matter how much you energize and try to work yourself back up, your body is draining even quicker than what it was before. It's almost like you got the heart virus. Like I said, it's crazy how things like this take place. And it's crazy to know that you have individuals out here that want to take it upon themselves to make fun of other people that are going through certain events. Everybody has heard of cancer. Pretty much everybody knows what cancer is, know how detrimental it is, know how negative it is. They know what it can do to the body. They know what it can do to a person. They know inevitably that a person can end up losing their lives. Again, I am 100% with the father. You wanted to make fun of somebody because they don't have what it is that you have. Fine, we're going to take away what it is that you got. This kid don't have hair because of something that has nothing to do with him. We're going to take away what it is that you naturally have, that you're able to sit up there and regrow, just so that you can have a little bit of an inkling, a little bit of a feeling of what it's like that child has to sit up there and go through. That child that goes through cancer, they cry every single day because they know that they got to go through chemo treatment. They got to go through the pains of having cancer. Depending on the type of cancer, they might not even be able to walk sometimes. It's painful for them to even stand or to even try to move their body. They have to take very strong medications that strip them of their energy. And then they got to try to find a way to take some other stuff to re-energize. And it's this balancing act where things are getting siphoned and then getting put back in. That's very draining and taxing directly on the body. And you being 100% healthy, with your head full of hair and your locks, decided that it was just this great moment to make fun of somebody else. Again, I am 100% for the father. And this is again why it is a necessity. It is a need for fathers to be in the lives of children, because fathers are the ones that will set them on the correct road. After this event takes place, right? After this event is filmed, I promise you that this kid is going to look at the other kid differently. He can't sit up there and get mad at that kid because the kid didn't force him to get his hair cut. The dad did. And the dad did for a very valid and a very good reason. Like I said before, people don't understand certain things up until it actually happens to them. When things are actually fully affecting somebody, that's the only time that people care. Right? So when the kid was at school making fun of the other kid that got cancer, ha ha, he he ha, right? It was all fun and games. But now when you're in that chair, not the exact chair, but now when you're in that chair and you know that the hair that you had for so long, you got all these memories and all that, now all of that's gone. It's a clean slate. It's a fresh start. Now you want to sit up here and cry. Now you want to sit up here and boo-hoo. You want to act like people really sitting up here doing something to you. Yeah. That's just a fraction of what it is that kid has to sit up there and deal with. Like I said, this is the type of stuff that I would wish that would happen to other people who decide to make fun of other people on purpose. They decide that they want to, just do stuff like this just for their own, selfish gains. They want to do stuff like this just to, in a sense, seem cool. I'm going to sit up there and make fun of somebody who's disabled. I'm going to make fun of, somebody who's going through cancer. I'm going to make fun of somebody. Nah, it's not fun. And it's not funny. It's not. Like I said, shout out to the father for nipping this in the bud very early, because I promise you this one moment is going to stick with him for the rest. I can promise you, because I've heard stories from older guys where they got certain things that took place because they did something that they weren't supposed to do. And they continuously still to this day repeat the stories of like, yo, when I was younger, my father did this. When I was younger, and I learned my lesson. I'll never do that. Like I said, this is why fathers are needed. This is why, because fathers will set that standard. So for anybody out there that keeps stating that fathers are not needed, you're lying to yourself, because there's a lot of things that are unforeseen that, again, a lot of people don't understand or know about unless you are a man. And fathers will be the ones to nip that directly in the bud. They'll be the ones to set that trajectory right, to get them off of that track and onto the correct track. So again, much love, respect, and appreciation, and shout out to all of the real fathers directly out there.